Hey guys, this is the absolute best XP farming guide that I can actually provide to you right now at this current time. It's not, and that's not to say it's like the best one it's gonna get, and then there's other ones that are better. This is literally the best one I could actually provide. Literally the absolute best one, and it's actually even better than my last XP farming video that I did. This is even better than that one. This is more of an updated version of that one, and it's actually even better than that video that I did in my last XP farming video. So this is actually way better than that one. And the thing is that you could always do raids and everything, but with raids, you know people either not willing to commit to it and everything, or they just simply when you set up a team, or they simply just or it's just too hard to solo. I don't know if people are soloing it, because that's crazy, because you can't solo it. I mean, it's too hard to solo. You either have to have the troubleshooters on you, or you have to have the whole set of troubleshooters, and that takes lots of stuff to get. You have to get the modules. You have to get all this stuff. You have to get every single piece. You have to get no one really talks about how you have to get all the stuff for the mods for the troubleshooters. You have to have a certain build for raids. You have to have a certain legendary cards. There's like so much involved. It's just too complicated. It's too much. And when you form a team, like I said, you either have people that are not willing to commit to the team, or they just get short-tempered because they're trying to rush through it, and you lose friends because they get angry at you too much, and then you lose friends over it. And I'm not trying to lose friends, you know. I mean, it's great if I gain friends, but I'm not worried about gaining friends either, though. But I'm not trying to lose friends, the existing friends I already have. I'm not trying to do that, though. That's why I don't do raids, and it's just too much, you know. There's a lot of times you gotta take in the time to savor and enjoy every moment of what you're doing in the game, and in order to do that, you gotta really take your time enjoying what you're doing. If you're not taking your time and you're rushing through it, then you're not gonna be able to savor every moment. You're not gonna be able to enjoy every moment. At the end of the day, this is a video game, and you can't take it that seriously, because people just take raids way too seriously. That's why they're rushing through it. That's why they're just getting angry really easily, getting short-tempered. It's just too much. And even if they're not getting super angry, they're still rushing through it, or they're just not committing to a team. There's just so much wrong with raids that I can't. The list is just too long to go on about, and I don't want to waste too much of your time getting into that. But all I'm gonna say is there's just a lot going on with raids that makes it too complicated and way too difficult, and you just can't farm it back to back to back. You know, the missiles on that robot it's crazy. You know, it just shoots right through you. So there's just no way you can actually do that in solo, or even like with a team. It's just impossible. But I'm going to show you something that you can do solo. That's a great XP farming guide. It's a great way to do solo or with a team, either way, which is fine. And this is a great way of actually doing it and everything. And it's the best XP farming guide. It's called Expeditions. Expeditions is a great way to farm for XP, because the enemies are wicked easy. You almost never die in Expeditions, so you can continuously do it throughout the whole time without stopping and dying and going back to a spawn point, which will slow you down. You can actually do expeditions where you can do it the whole time, and not have to worry about like I said, dying or anything. You can do it the whole time. You get lots of XP at the end of it and throughout the whole thing, and everything. Because you get 200 something experience points per enemy, and there's lots of enemies. You never have to server hop. You can just do it over and over again after you complete it, each and every time. And the enemies will always spawn every time you come back to it after completing the whole thing. they'll be there to respond. So you can do it over and over again without server hopping, which just makes it better than West Tech. Because West Tech you have to server hop, and then they'll respond. But with expeditions, the enemies will always respond after you complete the whole thing and go through the whole thing. Like the whole thing is like a building, but it's not. You're just going inside expeditions, and then they just respond every time you complete it. And see, that means you can do expeditions multiple times, and they'll respond each and every time. So there's lots of benefits to it. You can get legendary items. I'll show you all of it instead of just talking about it. And let's get into expeditions, and I'll show you the proof of it, and you'll see it for yourself. But this is what we're going to do. So we're going to go into the map. Go to the map. And of course, in order to do expeditions, you have to complete the responders missions. So if you haven't completed the responders missions, you want to do that. But this is great for low-level players between level 25 and level 100. And between level 100 and level 200. So if you're between 100 and 200, or 25 and 100, and you fall into anywhere of that spectrum of either one, and for low-level players, then this video is for you for actually farming. If you're above 200, you could also benefit from it, but it's mainly for low-level players in that spectrum of 25 to 100 and 100 to 200. You could level up really quickly that way if you're that any one of those levels for low-level players, and just by doing expeditions. Or if you haven't done expeditions yet, you could just join someone who does have it unlocked, and you could just join them. You wouldn't even have to do the responders missions. You could just join someone who has already done expeditions, who's already completed it, and have them be the team leader, and then just join them as team. Join them to assist them as them being team leader, and help them out. And then you could do expeditions and bypass the whole missions thing because you could help them out. So what you want to do is you want to go to your map, and we're going to get right into it now. We're going to go to Boardwalk, and we're going to start new expedition. I'm going to show you how this helps. How this is a great guide for XP farming.
Touching down.
Begin! Awaits. New challenges, new insights, new potential. Our sublime sensation. What will you reveal for us today?
And then also my level right now. I'm level 499, but as you'll see there, my experience points on that level is low because I've already leveled up already. So I have a ways to go before I get enough XP to level up again. So we're going to start fresh on this expedition farming guide, where I'm almost new to this level, where I'm going to need a lot of experience points to level up again. So that portion of the level up bar where you see there is going to be low. It's going to I will both see together how long it takes to level up when I've just when that bar of XP that I need to level up with is going to be towards the beginning. All right, and then also the perk cards you want for this is for a bloodied commando build is. I'm not going to explain why you need these perk cards. I'm just going to. I think you can figure it out when it says it right there. But you'll figure it. But just trust me. These are the perk cards you're going to need. You're going to need bare arms for reducing the weight of heavy guns. Because you need bare arms. You need heavy guns. Obviously a heavy gunner, whatever. You need a master heavy gunner. You need a expert heavy gunner, and blocker. You're also going to need fire in the hole. Someone's sharing concentrated fire, which is fine. You also need that too. In generally speaking, you're gonna need iron stomach. So as you can see, it says what the reasons why you need it there. What it says there. You also need lead belly. You actually need lead belly for this strictly. It's not strictly necessary, but it is helpful if you're got someone who needs to drink water and you're running overeaters or on anything you're having, or you just need to eat or drink a lot and you need to drink dirty water. If you need drinking dirty water, then you won't take radiation at all from or any food. If you're a carnivore and you're eating plants, won't take any radiation. You need natural resistances. You need photosynthetic for the health regeneration from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., which is great. I think it's great. It's better than healing factor, which reduces the effectiveness of chems. This doesn't reduce the reduce the effectiveness of chems at all. Photosynthetic, so definitely don't equip for healing factor for a mutation. Definitely go with photosynthetic instead. Go to fireproof at rank 3. Reticle is a buddy to have a commando build to increase your strength. Starch genes, so you don't mutate you don't lose your mutations and get cured from them right away by taking it by accident. If you want to reduce the radiation level and you have more radiation than you can handle, so you want to reduce the radiation right away if you wanted to, but still not eliminating radiation altogether. And then you want inspirational for a team, and then you want strange in numbers, suppressor, power user, stabilize. All in this, and these are what the categories they're under, as you can see. Science 2, batteries included, scrapper, action girl for auto axe if you're running an auto axe build, adrenaline, one gun army, ricochet, cap collector. You don't need cap collector. I just have it as part of my build. Luck of the draw, class freak, and junk shield. Junk shield if you're carrying junk, and it helps to give you more protection by carrying at least 100 junk. You don't need to carry more than 100 junk. It's actually not necessary at all. The max junk you need to be collecting or holding. The max junk you need to be carrying is 100. Anything beyond that has zero effect and zero benefits to your build. So that's why max 100 junk on you is all you need for this perk card to proc. Junk shield. And then for legendary perk cards, you need to be having endurance at max rank if you can. Intelligence at max rank if you can. Same thing with luck. This right here, brawling chemist for the melee benefits and benefits of defense, increasing your damage, defense, increasing your damage. The damage you get, where it increases the benefit of taking less damage by a certain amount. 25 damage resist. This increases your damage resistance right here. And this chem increases your damage resist and increases your melee damage, and then it also increases your strength. Taking that one chem it gives you every time. Charisma, max rank as well, and then taking one for the team. You need to have this at max rank as well if you can, if you're able to. That's just something I would recommend though. And then I'll show you the numbers you're gonna have your cards at after expeditions, because I can't do that now, unfortunately. So that's what it is. And the mutations you're gonna want is this. This is the mutations you're gonna want to have.
Here we are, eh, girl? New horizons.
For a bloody heavy commando build, you want adrenal reaction. This is where radiation is at. This is where it's at for me. Bird bones. Carnivore. Carnivore can get unlimited meat because you can always get it anywhere, almost anywhere. It's endless. It's everywhere. Eagle eyes for better crit damage, 5 perception. It's gonna -1 intelligence, but that's okay. It's just 1 intelligence thanks to that perk card, which is class freak, which is eliminates your negative mutations by 75%, which is good. And then you also want to have Eagle Eyes, yep. And then Egghead, you want Egghead for increased intelligence. So I at 8 because I have that perk card on, which is changing numbers, and I'm on a team. I'm max amount of players of a team and everything. So that's why it's at 8. It'd be at less if it's you're not on a team and everything. And then you want bolstering on all your armor pieces of your Union armor for Union armor for like increased weight limits, and also damage resist for bolstering, energy resist. It just adds up, it stacks, it all stacks bolstering. You want that. And then you also want to have electrically charged, 40 damage, the chance to deal 32 damage, energy damage resist to melee attackers. Damage 32 energy damage to melee attackers, and everything, so that you can actually deal damage to enemy attackers every time by doing energy damage to them, by a 40% chance of that happening. You also want to have grounded for the damage resist and minus energy gun damage, but that's okay because with the perk card under intelligence, which is this perk card, which is this perk card right here, stabilized, you can actually increase the damage you do through ignoring 45% armor and then having better accuracy. And then you also want to have her mentality when you're on a team, $3 specials. If you're doing it solo, then it's 2. And you're not having the that perk card being changing numbers equipped, that is. Then you also want to have permutations. Marsupial, of course, because you want the 25 carry weight and 400, and then you get 400% carry weight, 400% jump height, which is good. You know, you want to jump higher, and this is going to help. This is because of that perk card I just showed you a second ago, changing numbers. You want scaly skin for 62 energy resist, 62 damage resist, and 75 and 12% AP. It might be less, but it's alright, because you have over here Action Girl, which is 45% more, so you're actually gaining more than you're losing right there, which is good, even if you have the less AP by 12%. And then you want Speed Demon for 40% reload speed, so you can reload faster, which is good. You want to always reload faster, to be shooting more and reloading less, so they reload faster. 25 move speed, so you move more. And then you want 35 melee damage to 35 damage to chance to cripple, and you know it's 13 gun accuracy. The other per card, stabilize, increases your accuracy, so that's better. And then unstable isotope, 10% chance to deal 25 fire and 100% rads to melee attackers. That's damage. 25 fire damage and 120 rad damage to melee attackers. 10% chance of that happening. So that's what you want. That's the build you want. So we're gonna get started without further ado. But that's everything you want for a build, and everything is for basically mutations and perk cards. So now we're going to get started. This one you have to launch fireworks. We're going to do that. Kill these enemies first. fireworks. Alright, and now I'm going to go over to here. Try to do something real quick. And I got over here, got that done. Random player is going to go over there and launch those ones over there. You just launched them, so good. We got a moat. Make sure you moat. Always a moat over enemy bodies.
This time, it'll be me.
And now, for the second act. Down the chute and into the depths of your souls.
Go in. I'm gonna go in now.
It's our turn to face each other, little rival. We have a game to play, so don't keep me waiting.
Here you go. We're gonna do another one. We're gonna moat. Oh, we have enemies. Keep in mind that if you do overgrown and you try to mow over overgrown, it's not gonna work. So it's a challenge, or the optional challenge. You have to always mow over enemy, over human enemy bodies, not overgrown. You never mow over overgrown bodies because it's never gonna work. You have to mow over enemy humanoid enemy bodies. And that's how you do it. That's how you gotta mow. Never over anything else. Being like overgrown or whatever, because there's only overgrown humanoids here, and you never want to do overgrown. You want to do over humanoids.
You defeated yet half of myself. Alongside brother. You shall be prepared.
Who did that? I heard it's you or me.
And you do it within the time, we should be able to do it in the time, because usually most players that join you for this are able to do it within the time. The time limit right there in the corner there, which is literally right here. That's the time you want to do it within. If you do it within that time, you should be able to get the most amount of experience points possible. Because along with completing all the other objectives.
How eager I am to meet you.
Because you complete all objectives using the optional ones, besides the optional ones in the beginning before starting the main tasks. But you're talking to the NPCs before starting. Then you should be able to just, because you can always skip that. You can always skip the ones in the beginning. But you can't skip the ones when you start it up and you actually get your first task of the expedition. You gotta do those.
I'll have to stop along the way.
And the optional ones, it's good to do the optional ones. You don't have to do the optional ones. It's not strictly necessary, but it is extremely helpful if you do. Because that's how you get the most experience points possible with that, and also doing the other tasks as well.
I'm ready. No more hiding.
This is radiation damage with my fire damage with the last one I let you, the unstable isotope mutation. So that's what it generally looks like when it goes off. And you have to protect, this is the one you have to protect the escortee. I don't know what they call it, escortee, this is what they call it. As you see, that's the civilian escortee as it says there. And you gotta protect her. If you don't protect her, then you have to revive her. That's just how it is. But you know, it's not like you can change it. It's just how it is. You know, I'm just saying, stating facts. That's all. But you gotta just protect her and complete this task. Part of the expeditions.
Here they come. You won't be away again.
Part of the expeditions.
I'm warning you. I heard something.
As you see, I'm getting 260 experience points, 520 right there from killing these enemies. 390, a range of experience points from 260 to 590.
So, boring. Well, let's keep going. Hey, you really got me here.
The winner's stage awaits you. It all is
And now we
glory
complete it.
to serve as one.
We did it. We have 5 minutes left. We got plenty of time to complete it.
So take the stage and show us what a victor looks like.
The winning stage is so late. To those who remain, lay your back face. Prove your victory and take the stage alone.
But stand there and get her. If you get dive quickly that way, do it as quickly as possible. And after you do it in the time limit,
I do hope you will handle that, my darling. Just close your eyes and think happy thoughts.
it's faster if you do it on a team. If you don't do it on a team, you might take longer with it by yourself. But like I said, you don't necessarily have to go fast. Like I said, it's good to savor and take your time. I took my time and I was with a player, and he helped me to do it faster. So it's not like if you do it with a player. Yes, you might do it with a team. With a team, you'll do it faster, but that faster doesn't always equal not taking your time, because you can still take your time and still do a lot faster with a player, you know, or a player that may be a random player or a team, whatever the case may be.
You ready to get airborne? Hop in and I'll fire her up.
We completed all objectives, and look at that. You got 12,282 experience points. That's a lot of experience points. No enemy is going to give you that much experience points by killing them. And no enemy is going to give you that much experience points by killing a group of them. You can kill any group of amount of experience points, and it's never going to give you that much. Almost any amount. So this is really good. Yeah, and then it gives you a bunch of random items. So this you want to do like script farming for script. This is a good way to do it, to max out your script for the day, for the max amount of script, and then just repeat it over and over again. That sort of method. Each and every time your script resets for the day, and then you just get more and more script that way. Yeah, and this is like, this is on top of all the experience points you got from killing all those enemies in expeditions. So this is a great XP farming guide for just getting a lot of experience points. And you saw what my XP level was, and you saw what my XP rate was, on how much I was in to the at leveling up already, and how much I already gained from leveling up. Let's see what it is now. Wow, look at that. It went almost completely halfway, if not entirely halfway, from what it was, where it was right here, somewhere around here, to now being all the way over here. So it went from here, somewhere over here, to being over here now. That is good. And you just got, and that's from expeditions alone. That's from being on a team alone. That's great. See, and that's what I'm talking about. This is an awesome XP farming guide. We're gonna do expeditions again, and then we'll see where it gets you this in the next time with this team. And you can do it not just with this team, but with any team, really. This is also a great way to farm for legendary items, so you can learn the plans to different things, different stuff that you want to learn the plans of legendary mod boxes. So we're gonna go and scrap this auto stim. You know, of course, if you want to get script, you get it from here and just put it in feed it to the machine and give it to it, sell it to the machine, and everything you ever need for workbenches is all in here. It's all in here. Yeah, it's everything you can ever find in the entire game of workbenches is all in here. And then you have the Fall First members, ammo stash box. You have merchants. You have the punch card machine for like the adjusting your perk cards. Oh, that's right. That reminds me. Let me show you my perk card setup. So you want 15 in strength, 1 in perception, 9 in endurance, 5 in charisma, 8 in intelligence, 8 in agility, and 10 in luck. That's basically what you want to have. That's a good setup right there, and that's the kind of setup you want to have for this type of thing of expeditions, especially for a bloody commando build. So I'm going to continue scrapping my stuff. Stim torso. Loose young rubber. Okay. And now, and like I said, and then the thing is, you have a junk shield. All you need is, like I said before, it's 100 junk. And the lightest thing you could possibly put in there is probably acid, being amongst one of the most lightest things in the game you could put in there. You want to put 100 in there. After that, anything beyond that doesn't count towards your junk shield. Beyond 100. And to lighten the load of that junk, like I said before, you want you want to lighten the load of that junk. You don't necessarily have to, but if you want to lighten it, I would say go with Pack Rat. It'll lighten the load of it by 75% at max rank. Now I already leveled up before before doing this video, so I'm gonna rank up this per card, Master Heavy Gunner. So let's do that now. If you have one available to you, you can choose Master Heavy Gunner. Equip that. Now it's at rank 2. Actually, hold on a second. I equipped the wrong one. You want Master Heavy Gunner, not that per card. Master Heavy Gunner. 15. Extra Heavy Gunner. Now you'll see over here it says Heavy Gunner Master, 15% heavy gun damage. It takes effect in your effects on your stats. And Heavy Gunner Expert, 20% head gun damage. So it's already there. It's already taking effect, as you'll see. And now we're going to go back into expeditions since we're all set now. Let's see. Check everything. I put some ammo away. My ammo stash box. And okay, there you go. That's what you can expect from Fall first, is the ammo stash box, in case anyone wanted to know. Now we're going to go into new, and we are all set to do expeditions again. So we just got 12,000 experience points from that. Let's do this again, and we'll see how much we get from it again. Land.
Touching down.
So you've returned, running back to the game like a bull to the red. Horns bared, fur glistening.
And we're going to do this twice so I can show you back to back how it looks on trying to get experience points. But both times you do it, as long as you beat the timer. If you don't beat the timer, that's fine. You can still get a lot of experience points as long as you do all the other objectives, other than the optional timer one. Now you see it says, like, this is what I was talking about earlier. See how it says in the beginning I haven't started it? It says approach the play area. Approach the play area right there. And I haven't approached the play area, but you have these optional quests right here. You don't have to do that when you start up the expeditions. These optional ones right here, where it says optional check with Verencio, check with the 70 twins. Those two, this one and this one, you don't necessarily have to do. They're optional. They don't have any effect on your rewards with the actual expedition. If you're doing expeditions for the very first time and you've never done it before, then you might want to check in with then you may want to complete this and this. And I'm not, when I say may, I mean you definitely want to, complete this one and this one. That's what I mean by may. You definitely want to. But if you've done expeditions multiple times before, then you don't necessarily have to do this one or this one. Or you're doing it for your second time, you don't necessarily need to do this one and this one. You just go ahead and approach the play area, as it says there. and then just get started automatically. So you're all set to get started. So we're going to do this right now. Got 15 minutes to do this, so let's do it within the time. Hopefully we can. Let's launch the first firework to do the race. These other one is considered a hyper version of Supermoon, so that's why I counted it as a Supermoon challenge right there. They're a type of Supermoon. Got to kill down all of them in a matter of seconds rather than just doing the firework and then getting stunned and not being able to do it and taking longer and possibly dying. And I don't want to go through any of that, so we're going to just kill them. We did that, so they're defeated. They're taking care of those Supermutants. The overthrown basically meaning. Then we're going to get this next firework over here. And keep in mind that every time any of your fellow teammates kills an enemy or attacks them and defeats them, you get the same experience points that they get. You share the experience points are shared across your whole team of any enemies they defeat and that you defeat. So every time you defeat an enemy, they get experience points, and you so do too. If they defeat an enemy, they get experience points, but then so do you too. It's spread across the whole team. So, just because you forgot to kill an enemy and you didn't kill it in time, but your teammate did, don't think you're missing out. You're not. You're getting that experience points that they just ended up doing and getting and defeating that same enemy.
Head down to the second act, where beneath the shadow of the waves, your true selves are revealed.
I'm gonna go inside.
It's our turn to face each other, little rival. We have a game to play.
And just so you know, you make sure you're in a casual team. If you're the leader of your team, make sure to make it to a casual team, because that means you get experience points for anything you can possibly get experience points for. Like, you get experience points from it, then you're gonna get experience points from it. Versus extra team or a team is specifically for one thing or another, like exorcisms or events or whatever, then you're only gonna get experience points for completing those events or or expeditions or whatever it may be, not from just anything that you get experience points from. So that's why you want to make sure you create a casual team, so no matter what, you get bonus experience points for anything you can get experience points from, because it gives you a certain amount of level of intelligence added on top of the intelligence you already naturally have. So you want to make sure you create a casual team. Again, you want to make sure you stand there and just run the auto axe right into them. They're not gonna hit. You're not gonna really move much and try to stop you from attacking them. That's the great thing about these enemies is they don't stop you from attacking them. They just attack you while you're trying to attack them, and it's a back and forth kind of battle like that. But other than that, they're not gonna stop you from attacking them, and then you can just run the auto axe into them and or whatever weapon into them, and that'll defeat them.
Of my children to be. You are the lifeblood of this dying world. You are everything.
Looks like this challenge will go to the Siren
Show me
Theater.
your talents. Now, while I do so love my children, they do at times misbehave. Your task is to offer them a sharp reminder of their responsibilities. It does not befit a showman to gripe, wail, or lay back. Thus, I call upon our competitors to reinvigorate them.
Now, for this one, this particular challenge, where you go to the Showman Theater and throw Tito's at these showmen right here. They're in these little box things or whatever. This is the perk card you want for this. You want Fire in the Hole. And this is why. Fire in the Hole will do this. I'll show you in 1 second. Hold on a second. Now you hold the button to throw the grenade, and this is what happens. It shows you where you're going to throw it, and then at that little circle at the end of that line, shows you where it's going to land. And just like that, I hit him. Because I aimed, and I did it right, and I hit it at the end of that line. Because I have the perk card. So you want to make sure you always have that perk card equipped when you're doing this challenge in Expeditions. It's really helpful. It's going to help you out very much. You just turn over to the right. Grab a Kato. Throw it. Now he's done. And 3 hits, and he's good. He'll come out right out of there. And make sure when you're using the auto axe, you want to make sure you're using the auto axe with a poison mod. The poison mod you could get for it. And a vampire mod. Vampire legendary mod for it. That way you're healing rapidly. Wicked quickly, you know, getting rapid healing, wicked rapid healing. And then you also are poisoning the enemy as you're attacking them at the same time, so you're doing double the damage. Poisoning them, but they're losing damage, and you're attacking them with the auto axe itself. So you're doing double the damage, basically. They're poisoned, and with every second you hit them with the auto axe, they're being poisoned, and they're also being attacked by the auto axe itself.
For inspiring you and all those watching, I grant you the glory of the winner's stage, where you
We're about to complete it with underneath the timer again,
may
which is good.
secure your absolute victory.
And when you complete it with the timer, we'll show you. I'll show you I'll show you what kind of experience points you can expect to get with completing it within the timer once again. For a second time, that is. He steps away, you step towards him. He steps away, you step towards him. Never step away yourself. Let him step away. You always run the axe into him. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to save him, but it's alright. He'll come back. I don't think he minds. He knows I tried, so. And we just did it within the time limit. Which the time limit was, would have been displayed right here. It's gone now because we completed it.
You must have a secret to keep riding it. We'll handle that, my darling.
And we're back. We did the second time.
You ready to get airborne? Hop in and I'll fire her up.
We hit all objectives, and again, we got a ton of experience points. Might have been not 12,000, but it was 10,000. So 10,000 is still a lot of experience points. That is at least 22,000 experience points within 2 expeditions, and a whole bunch of legendary stuff. So we got Stimpaks, cryo cells, ammo, legendary module. This is also a good way to find for legendary modules as well. There's a little bit more downtime to it, but it's pretty quick though. You get 2 legendary modules right there. So there you go. And weapons, yeah, weapons. Now we're going to scrap all our stuff and end the video here. I think I covered enough content for you guys to benefit from, and I certainly want to benefit from this. I certainly want you guys to benefit from it, from this video, because that's the only reason why I create videos on YouTube, for my viewers, for my fans, for the people who watch my videos, so that you guys and only you guys benefit from it. I mean, yes, I might be benefiting from to a certain degree, to a certain level, to a certain extent of doing these videos by simply playing the game and just doing what I normally do to do these missions and quests. But mainly, the only reason why I'm really creating these videos is so you guys can benefit from it the most, way more than me. So as long as you guys feel that you are benefiting from it, and that you are getting the most benefits and just most advantages out of my videos by watching them and just putting them into practice, then that's really all that matters. Because I want you guys to benefit the most. I want you guys to have the most advantageous I want you to have the most I want you to get the most out of it. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Is I want you guys to get the most out of it, advantageously, and have the most benefits from it, and just enjoy it enjoy it as much as you can. And by putting it into practice, even if you don't put it into practice, that's fine. But I want you guys to benefit from it the most, way more than me, and that's the reason why I create these videos, is so you guys can benefit from it the most and enjoy it and get something out of it. I want you guys. I would really. I make these videos so you guys can get way more out of it out of these videos than I can. So So that's why I make these videos. And that is the XP farming guide that I wanted to show you guys. I got 10,000, 12,000 experience points. I mean, it was great. It was absolutely insane. Like, that's a lot of experience points. And I had inspirational to help me out. I had strange numbers. I had these super cards to help me out with experience points. We had a full team, so that means there was a casual team bonus right there. For a casual team bonus right here.
Campfire, cuisine.
Perhaps a nice skeleton sauté pan? No.
So yep, we had that as well. Anyway, intelligence is 27 because of it. High intelligence.
Recipes for everything.
Well, you have your intelligence as high as possible to get the get as much experience points as possible. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. Happy gaming. Hopefully you guys benefit a lot from this as much as possible, because I can't stress it enough. I make these videos so that you guys can benefit from it as much as possible. Way more than me, because I don't do it for my benefit. I do it for you, for all of you guys' benefits, and so that you guys can benefit from it way more than me. You know, I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it for you guys. So this is all for you, and you guys deserve it. You guys are valued players. You know, like I said in another video, you guys are valued players. You deserve it. You know, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, guys. Have a great day, and happy gaming. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, very extra special, wonderful day. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful day.